I am at Blooming Junction, and Ron, it's beginning to look a little bit like the holidays.
Yes, it is. It's looking like Thanksgiving.
Yes, and so centerpieces, really, we can make them for Thanksgiving and then maybe even transition them to Christmas time.
That's right.
You're going to show us. So what do you got here for supplies?
Well, as far as supplies go, what you want to start with is some florist foam,
okay.
or in the trade they call it Oasis.
Right.
Comes in a dry form or a wet form. You want to get the wet.
Okay.
It holds it better, plus your greens want it to be wet. So I've had this soak for about 15 minutes. You want a dish that's not going to leak. I picked up this plastic one at the dollar store. It was great.
It was cut glass. That's beautiful.
It looks like cut
Yes,
glass.
very nice.
And then you secure it with some florist tape. This is waterproof,
All right.
just so it doesn't tip or fall. And then you just start plugging in your greens.
Okay.
Here I have some noble fir and some pine. You could really use anything that's a woody evergreen if you didn't want to get into the conifer type stuff, at least for your fall.
Right.
Generally, Christmas is a little bit more the nobles and things like that.
But this is so nice. So really, all you do is cut the pieces apart and kind of stick them into the Oasis foam?
That's right, and you want to try to maintain some kind of an oval shape.
Okay.
The important thing to remember too, a lot of times people will make a centerpiece and they're sitting there doing it, and they forget the backside. Well, you have company on the backside too,
Right.
So you want it to be the same all the way around, or at least decorated all the way around.
Very nice. And so I see that you have all these pieces here that are maybe some you can add to this. So tell us a little bit about these pieces.
Yeah, so once you get this completely greened, what you want to do is go ahead and add your accent pieces. Everything here I picked from my yard.
Wow.
Actually, I got it all this morning. You know, and I think anybody with a yard has access to stuff they can use for specifically the fall centerpiece.
Oh, that sounds nice. And so we're going to get a little creative in the meantime, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with the finished product. Ron, this came out so lovely, and it's just wonderful. And we found a couple tips that you were thinking of when we were making it.
Yeah, as you're making it, especially putting the greens together, take a seat at the table that it's going to be on, so you can look at it, because you don't want your guests looking into the Oasis and seeing just empty voids. Also, you know, we added a candle here. This one's got a little protection. This is probably better than a single candle, but you can certainly use a single candle also. All
right. What about cutting? I know that you were very careful about cutting.
Yeah, it's always best to cut long and then kind of put it how it would be in the Oasis before you make your final cut. If your cut's too short, you wasted a piece.
It's wasted, yeah. And so I love that this would be for Thanksgiving. So how would we change it up, maybe to use it for into the Christmas time?
Well, I would get rid of the thistles, the browns and stuff like that. The lichens sure it can carry over. Some of the berries are going to be dried by then. Get rid of those. And then you can go ahead and just add pine cone picks. Maybe some fresh holly, things like that. We added rosemary here. This is probably going to be done by then too.
Yeah, and rose hips. I think everyone has rose hips, or a neighbor. Maybe you can ask a neighbor if you can borrow some rose hips. But you know, and then I would love to make this, but I have nothing in my yard, and so how can you help me out?
Well, we're going to be selling the components to this. We also have a class coming up on the 23rd. So if anyone's interested, please register by the 20th, and we'll be making these together.
How fun. And really, you're open during the holidays for a lot of different decorating things that we can get for our porches.
We have a Christmas shop. Our store is open, full of our produce and specialty foods. And we're open late now during the week till 7.
Nice, nice. So you can do your Christmas shopping, come out, and maybe you need some greens, or maybe you need that last minute produce for your party. So go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over to their website, and you can get everything for your holiday decorations. You can also get produce and things. Wonderful place to start with the holidays. Thanks so much, Ron.
Thank you.